Hi everyone, it's Dan from Ink Gaming. Welcome back to Battletech. We rejoin Yuji's Marauders, orbiting above Panzer. In the last episode, we had finished up an escort mission. It was the last mission that was available on the planet itself. In between episodes, I modified the backup Griffin to be basically the same build as the frontline Griffin, just in case that one needs to be out of action for repairs, and we were making a decision as to where we were headed next. EG is on the bench out of action, but he might be back in action, um, by the time we get to wherever we're going. So let's get started on that. So it was either take a travel mission to Weldry, which of course they'll pay for our travel. Plus, these were pretty well-paying missions. But I think we were just on Weldry before we came to Panzer, and we had that issue where even though flying here and then flying back should be longer than a month, it is longer than a month. We had the issue where missions didn't seem to appear, and I'm not 100% sure why. So the other option we were considering was not getting paid to travel and just flying since we're here and Weldry's back this way, and eventually our story mission's over here. We're thinking about flying to one of the other planets in the, let's call it our controlled space, the Arano Restorations controlled space. So this planet over here was small, desert, manufacturing. Interesting. 2.5 skull is the general planet challenge. This one over here is also 2.5, but it's got a black market, although I don't know that we have access to the black market, but it's got manufacturing and mining and a bigger population and rich, and so I'm thinking maybe we should try and go ahead and travel over here. So we're going to go ahead and hit travel. We're setting course, we're taking off, and off we go. Roll the dice, right? I think we're doing pretty well. So So what do we got here? We have a request. We set up a live shooting range. Darius says in the staff meeting. Behemoth says the target pistols aren't sufficiently realistic. Indoor firing range. I don't think we've done repairs on Gamma Pod yet. Let's set it up. Okay. Okay, 100 XP for Behemoth. Yeah, not that interesting an event, I suppose. And on we go. So it looks like we're about to finish the drive, which is nice. La da da, flying through space. Okay, so let's take a look at what other ship upgrades we could queue up. So at this point, we don't need a third mech bay, because we don't want to keep that many mechs available. Maybe one day if they ever change the game so you can drop more than one lance at a time, it might make sense. But all of these options, I believe, just increase the rate at which we repair or retrofit mechs. Not a bad thing to have. This increases the rate at which you gain XP if you're on the bench or traveling, and even higher skilled ones will get XP. This has got a limit of up to 10,000. This has a limit of up to 20. These open up options, the habitat pods. I think we can have more people, not that we're a max anyway, and then we can build some of these rec, which are morale increase stuff. This increases the healing rate. This will increase our travel rate, but we can't get this without getting the power system upgrade and the structure upgrade. So let's go ahead and this is fairly expensive, I see that. But rather than do the expensive one, right? Let's do the cheaper one. They both take the same amount of time. We're going to have to do both anyway. So we'll start with the cheaper one and queue that up. And then we'll get back to the ship, and off we go. So based on travel time, it looks like EG will be healed up. Not much we can do about these sequences. Well, I don't know. There might be a mod or something where you can turn these off, the travel. But I guess time has to pass. So we finished the repairs or the retrofitting, and so that's why it paused. We don't have anything else we want to retrofit right now, so we'll continue the clock. Looks like the monthly bill's coming up just as we're coming into range of the planet. Okay, so, we're paying, obviously a fair amount of money for the backup and all the parts and things like that. 307, not too bad for all of that, and then 215 for the pilots. We managed to keep this, I don't know, I'll call it down, because we just really haven't ever bothered to hire anyone else. These guys, their pay keeps going up as they get better, but that's the way we're keeping it down. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, looks like our current morale is about 34. Of course, we want to get over the 40 mark if possible. But I'm only going to incrementally put this up. It's 150 grand more each step up. We've been running it generally for a while, so we will continue to run it generous.
We've arrived at our destination.
Okay, so we've arrived. Looks like we can visit the store. Interesting. So they've got some Dragon parts and some Griffin parts. They've got a PPC++. Okay, well, we don't seem to be able to access the black market. Let's see what kind of contracts they got, because that's really what we're interested in, right? Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that aren't travel ones. So 5 on planet. Whew. Lowest one 636, all the way up to 1 point. Oh, look at this. So 2.5 skull, 2.5, 3, 2, a 4 skull. What is this? A 4 skull escort. I'm. Oof. And what else we got? An assassinate, 2.5 skulls. Okay, that 4 skull escort's in the desert to boot. Capture base. A battle at 3 skulls. And a battle at 2 skulls. Wow. So we got lots of potential missions. The question will be, are these things that we can handle? Because, yeah, there's some serious possible pay there. So I guess the question is, do we go for the toughest mission first? I think so. So, oh no, I'm lame. Let's do a warm up. Let's see if we can get this assassinate. It's in the lowlands, and let's find out what they got. I'm scared of that 4 skull, to tell you the truth, considering what we've been doing. But okay, so it is an assassinate. Now we can go all the way up here and take like no money. If we could, the problem is, with the assassinates is usually it's a slightly better mech, and I really would love to get it, especially if it's a heavy. The issue is you got to pretty much take it down like boom, boom, boom. You can't just like pick it off and make sure you get 3 parts. So I'm going to actually do the 2 parts. 2.8, yeah, let's just do that. Get some good money in there. Okay. But it looks like it's a pirate, so I don't know how good it's going to be. But, we don't know. Okay, everybody's loaded up. EG is still wounded, which is fine. We'll keep up with everybody else, and let's get started. Breathless with anticipation, a planet full of missions. Exciting, exciting. And, it's good to be challenged. I am disappointed in the offerings in the store, but it is what it is, right? We're just we're getting mechs. We're getting, we've pretty much got, as you saw in the last episode, we pretty much have a full line of backup. So, like, we have our Alpha Lance, if you will, and our Beta or Bravo Lance. But we really aren't getting any upgrades. We're rarely seeing the plus plus or plus 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 type weapons that we tend to utilize in our mechs, and the heavies we've gotten our grubby little mitts on have been like just barely over 60 tons, which is again not what we're really aiming for. But we will do what we will do. Okay. So again, with these assassinate missions, the goal, generally speaking, obviously, is to assassinate the target. But my general strategy is see if you can find the other guys, engage his sort of support units, if you will, and finish them off before really going on to the assassinate target. That way you can really focus fire and take him down, because pretty much as soon as you get even, I don't know, maybe a quarter damage into the assassinate target, like he gets an escape place, and sometimes it's really close, and which means you pretty much, once you start hitting him, you need to be taking him down. So looking at the map real quick, looks like we're back here in a corner, the usually the back corner. Looks like we got, is this water? That's marsh, but I think that's water. That will probably put us in, he's got a good bit of range. These guys, I think, are the smuggler forces. And we got a bunch of trees. So even though I love water, we're just going to move up into the trees here. That's the plan. Okay, so let's go get it done. Who's furthest? Well, we know you're probably, are you going to be the slowest? Yeah. But what I'll do is I'll sprint you forward. I'm sure we're going to see blips. I've been known to be wrong before. In this case, I was wrong, which is fine. Okay. We're going to get you forward too.
On it.
In the trees. Everybody in the trees.
Move order received.
2.
You betcha.
Okay. Now they may move into our range here.
This looks like an ideal place.
Yeah, because we really should be pretty damn close, you'd think. Okay, so they're warning us about a possible ambush. Nope, didn't see anything. Okay, that doesn't mean nothing's going to happen here.
Orders.
So why don't we do this? We're going to jump forward.
Lifting off.
Yep, there we go.
Contact.
Okay, 35 tons, 20 tons. So nothing too intimidating, but stuff we want to draw back. I'm going to say move.
What's up, boss?
Another friend forward.
Good to go.
Not you,
Good to
Glitch. Decker's fine. So let's move Decker forward. And then let's move Behemoth forward. And what we can do is, I don't know, is this, I'm afraid of the rock blocking the way, but this is, we're not going to get that far up anyway. So we'll keep them with the group, slightly higher ground. And that's where we'll start. Boom battle. Boom battle. No, we're going to let you guys go first. Come on in. Even if you got friends. Come on in. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Panther with the PPC. That looked like a hit. Ouch. $20 ton. Locust. Ooh. Okay. So Panther's the bigger threat, obviously. Both shouldn't be too tough to kill. Again, I imagine they might have friends nearby. And the Panther has less evasive pips.
Standing by. Receiving you.
Yes, I'm sure you are. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, we don't have much morale at this point. Hey, Glitch. If I have you fire. 60. Could have someone sensor lock first. Nah, we're just gonna do it this way. Probably not the best way. Oh, I didn't even look. Are these guys, they may be damaged. Previously damaged is what I'm inferring.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, why don't we, yeah, because they're gonna jump over the hill. So Decker instead, why don't it be you? Let's not turn our side too much.
I copy.
Any other friends? Don't see any other friends yet. Looks like, yeah, so, no, he doesn't have it. He's just such a, he's a light, so he doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff. We can't do an aim shot. This is pretty good. It's going to be a lot of heat, but, we're going to see Lake might come off. Who knows? We'll randomly, hopefully, hit some places, and hopefully we won't miss too much. Up. All sorts of places except for the places we want, right? Okay, so,
Solid connection on that one.
let's see. SRM's probably gone. Still got that PPC.
What do you need?
Well, I need to make a decision here. Do I switch up or do I just all focus? Oh, this is a purple. I didn't even notice. You know what? I don't want to sit in this. Oh. I could go up here. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Here we go.
Makes you a little target, Medusa, but you got high ground, right? And let's take a look at our friend. Oh, yeah. Your chance to hit could be better. If I hit with a laser there, that'd be 2 lasers. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Any middle hit. Yeah, middle hit did it. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Hostile eliminated.
Yep. Okay, so that was only 25%. That means there are 2 other. There's a 45 tonner. Whoa. Okay, you missed for the most part.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I feel like I need to focus you, my friend. I do have a little bit of concern, but oh, and I can do an aim shot. I know that seems like a little bit of a waste, but that'll maybe allow me to just. My chances to hit aren't great here, and he is in the woods, but there you go. That way we don't have to worry about him getting behind someone. Just take out an enemy, and yep. Okay, but ooh. So is this 45 tonner over here? Is he the assassinate target? Oh my. Oh, this is like a. Oh, this is a trap. Of course it's a trap. They told us it was a trap. So there's actually smuggler forces and smuggler reinforcements. Now, luckily these are light, but they're coming down on us from the side, and yeah, okay. Well, maybe we pull back this round, reserve some heat. As a matter of fact, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Since we can move pretty early, we're going to jump back into the trees here.
Here we go.
Brace. One of their lights up on the hill is going to go. It's spider, medium lasers. Oh, didn't have anybody in range, which is great for us.
Commander?
Yep, we're backing you up. Actually, make sure I don't accidentally. Okay, yeah, so they can go to either one. So we'll do this. Coming back, coming back. The other light on the hill should go. It's another locust. Come on in, come on. There we go. I guess this shouldn't surprise us. It is a, a higher skull battle, right? So we're really going to face, I mean, at least we're getting some light tunners in there too.
Waiting for orders.
But we're going to face, what, 9 mechs, I think. So certainly from a number perspective, it feels a little,
Waiting on you, Commander.
I don't know, unfair. A lot of evasive pips here. I'm going to actually have glitch wait. I doubt there'll be anything else that's in glitches like those, the mediums. I don't think they're going to come up within our range, but we'll see, right? Okay, so whew, those lights are acting, I think, as scouts. So that guy's jumping like a fun whoop, whoop, whoop. Bunch of autocannons on that guy, I think. Yeah. So there are definitely at least 4 mechs coming in from the right, or the hillside. We had that PPC, we saw the 2 lights, plus that other guy. And then this guy over here, this 45 ton, I just don't know what he is. He's got ACs, that's all we know. Okay, reserve one more time, just in case. I think no one else is going to move. Okay, and we have, unfortunately,
I hear ya.
no other targets. So we got a 50 on the spider. We're going to take a 50 on the spider, and we'll just hit with what we can hit. Really, it's not a great chance, but it is a light mech, so.
And there's more where that came from.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Okay, here comes the spider down the hill.
Reporting minimal damage.
We got to take out targets, though. Let's see. I think we're going to go ahead and want the locust. The locust may just fire, but we'll see.
Holding for the right opportunity.
The other thing is, right now, everybody except for Glitch is bulwarked or braced. So we're going to go ahead and let them at least fire. That way we can do our sort of fire and then brace again, or depending. Well, that was really unusual. He's flanking us is really what he's doing, or attempting to.
Roger that. Standing by.
Yeah, someone's got a nice bead on us up there. $40-tonner. Cicada, okay. There's PPC. Ow, damn it. So, Behemoth is sort of the target du jour because he's in the Kintara, which is out here up front. There's the AC fire again. $55-tonner. He can fire. Okay. I'm tired of taking damage. It's time to do some damage.
Systems holding.
Concerned about the flank. So. Well, there's a couple choices, folks. Do we leave the bigger boys, and they're pretty far away, and sort of just try and... Yeah, probably. We'll try and advance upslope. I think there's trees and stuff.
What's up, boss?
Obviously, I don't want to present my back.
What can I do for you?
Who can you hit, Glitch? You know, you may be able to just take the spider out, and that would be, yeah, probably. So we're going to go ahead and let you do that.
Got it.
Well, I
When
hate
shoot
that.
You, you'll take it and like it.
You didn't take it out, and you know, took off so many pieces, and it's so screwed up. I think its medium lasers are in its center torso, though, so, yeah.
Ready for orders.
That said, you probably pushed it down the initiative tree. How far can you sort of like get up this hill? It's not bad. And that puts that in range. Okay, so now we can actually see this. This is a Wolverine. This is the guy that's trying to pick us off from the back. Wow, overheat. That's not good. What about you? 70s, not bad. I'm going to remove one of these, although actually that was one of the best chances, so I'll remove one of these. Ooh, it's a lot of heat. I do not like the PPC. I do not like it, Sam I am. Okay.
Copy that.
Do your worst or best. Oh yeah, that was beautiful hits in the center. Okay. Another threat removed.
Hope we can salvage that.
Waiting for orders.
Now, this pain in the butt locust. I don't know. I don't even know whether it's worth me. I need to have someone deal with it, but do I deal with it now? I mean, that's going to put my back. I could go over here. I wonder if he's got so many pips, he's going to be hard to how about I do this?
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to jump the Griffin. Oh, I can't really get him in front of, but I could get him up here. So actually what we're going to do,
Commander.
I love you, Decker, but Decker, I actually want you to kind of go out here. You're going to still be in the woods, okay, like this. And I'm going to have you... Well, we're going to go so early. What I was going to actually have Decker do was, he could attack that. Let's just take a look at his targets. Of course, that's a spider. That guy's not the greatest chance in the world. And that's pretty much it. So really what I'm actually going to have you do is I'm going to have you sensor lock this guy. It's just going to help me a little bit, hopefully. Medusa, I need you to get up as close as you can on this hill and see if you can't do something about this pesky. Okay, so 45, not good. Precision strike will probably get me to a 65, and ooh, okay, let's hope.
Roger that.
He's very light. We got a lot of damage here. There we go. Good enough. We're hot,
That's
but
a kill.
you know, now we don't have to worry about that flanker.
Let's get
Okay.
this done.
Now, the spider, we could take a pot shot right now at the spider. And you know, I am going to do that, as a matter of fact, with glitch, even though we're going early.
Waiting for orders.
That way we're done, you know. Done with you. You go ahead and center core it.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Nicely done. Nicely done. So 3 out of the 4 reinforcements are gone. So we can account for 1 guy here, 1 guy here, and 1 guy there. So we may not have even seen the assassinate target, the smuggler leader, yet, which is good. That was the original strategy. Okay, same thing here, guys. We are going to get everybody back in the fold. That is the plan. This turn.
Good to go.
Well, let's make sure we actually...
Ready for orders.
You were taking the most hits. Oh yeah, so this will work. We'll get you back here. And brace. And Medusa. You actually probably have some hits you can take, so you'll be up front a little bit. And you'll brace as well. Okay, let's see what they all do. Guys coming down the hill. That's the ace. Okay, blackjack. Okay, that makes sense. So luckily a lot of stuff missed. Part of that's because, you know, we had evasive pips due to jumping.
Minimal damage on that hit.
The Wolverine. You gonna come forward? Nice, thank you, Wolverine. Just makes it a little bit easier for us to... A, he's not in trees, and, you know, all of that. Okay, so we still have not seen the assassinate target. However, again, in keeping our episodes the appropriate length, this is where we're going to call it. So in the next episode, we should hopefully be running cleanup, or I don't want to say they're all healthy, but on these 3, and then looking for the leader. So please like the episode if you liked. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to follow this series or any of our series here at Ink Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.